The headline promised protection, but the reality is destruction. In just a week, the American auto industry, once a symbol of industrial might, has started to unravel. Factories are halting exports, foreign markets are closing off, dealerships are preparing for inventory turmoil, and even long-established brands are beginning to question their survival in the very nation they helped build. This isn't due to war, economic downturn, or declining demand. The cause is tariffs, and the consequences are unfolding in real time. Take Ford, for example. Just hours ago, the company announced it has suspended all exports of US-made vehicles to China, including flagship models like the F-150 Raptor, the Mustang, and several key SUVs. The reason? China has retaliated against the latest US tariffs with harsh measures of its own, imposing duties as high as $150,000 on American-made vehicles. That means a car priced at $40,000 in the US now exceeds $100,000 in China, an impossible sell. As a result, Ford has stopped shipping finished vehicles to China, though engine and parts exports to Chinese facilities continue for now. Still, it's a dramatic signal from the world's second-largest economy. America's oldest automaker is no longer welcome, and Ford isn't alone. Buick is also feeling the squeeze. After years of stagnation, the brand was finally staging a comeback, with small SUV sales surging nearly 40% in the first quarter. But there's a major problem. Every one of Buick's top-performing models is manufactured abroad. The Encore GX and Envista come from South Korea, and the Envision is built in China. Now, all three are vulnerable to the full force of US import tariffs. South Korean-made vehicles are now facing tariffs of 27.12%, while the China-built Buick Envision is being hit with nearly 50% in combined tariffs and fees. As a result, sticker prices are set to soar. Dealerships across the US are bracing for slowed inventory movement, and the very customers Buick had recently won back may soon find themselves priced out. One auto analyst summed it up clearly. These tariffs could destroy Buick's momentum. If the situation continues, the brand's future is in serious jeopardy. Meanwhile, Japan is on high alert. Its economy depends heavily on automobile exports, particularly to the US, with major players like Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and Subaru shipping millions of vehicles annually. But those cars are now subject to a 25% tariff at the American border. In response, some Japanese automakers are already cutting back US-bound shipments, while others are quietly increasing prices. Behind the scenes, Japan is preparing a trade proposal that could have far-reaching implications. According to reports released this morning, Japanese officials have offered to boost imports of US agricultural goods, such as soybeans and rice, in exchange for relief from the auto tariffs. In essence, Japan is offering food to protect its auto industry. So far, Washington hasn't rejected the proposal. President Donald Trump reportedly met with Japan's chief trade negotiator in the Oval Office this week, and officials say discussions are moving forward. Still, until a deal is reached, Japan's most critical industry remains in limbo. The message from Tokyo is blunt: strike a deal or prepare for economic consequences. All of this, from Ford's halted exports to Buick's crisis and Japan's uneasy diplomacy, can be traced back to a single doctrine: economic nationalism. In this strategy, tariffs aren't just leverage, they're the entire playbook. But now that strategy is unraveling. The more the US turns inward, the more the rest of the world pushes back. China's tariffs have already wiped out one of ours, the biggest international markets for American automakers. Sales are in free fall, exports are grinding to a halt, and domestic factories are starting to feel the pressure. It's about to get worse. Internal documents from Ford reveal that if the tariffs persist into the next quarter, price hikes on several models will be unavoidable. That means higher prices for buyers, fewer promotional offers, more strained financing, and weaker sales across the board. And there's a quieter truth no one is openly acknowledging. This won't just affect imported vehicles. Even cars assembled in the US depend on foreign-made components, engines, wiring, electronics, and sensors sourced from countries like Japan, Mexico, and China. Those parts are now under tariff fire too. So even if a vehicle is made in America, the cost of building it is climbing fast. That cost will have to land somewhere, and it won't land gently. Executives are concerned, dealership staff are, Anxious, and on the factory floors, union workers are starting to wonder if layoffs are on the horizon. The fear surrounding this crisis is not theoretical. It's real and growing. This isn't just a debate over trade policy, it's a battle for survival. The bitter irony is that the very policies designed to bring jobs back to the US could end up making them disappear. Auto suppliers are already warning of reduced orders. Prices for steel and aluminum are fluctuating unpredictably. Transportation costs are climbing, and international partners are openly preparing retaliatory measures. In Brussels, the European Union is drafting a new wave of counter-tariffs. In Seoul, South Korean automakers are reconsidering their investments in US manufacturing. And in Beijing, the message is blunt. You escalated, so will we. This is how trade wars spread globally and how once mighty industries begin to collapse from within. The most pressing danger isn't political. It's chronological. If these tariffs persist into the next quarter, or worse, become a long-term fixture, the dominoes will start to fall. Foreign automakers may scale back or exit entirely. Suppliers could shutter, assembly lines may be consolidated, and jobs, good-paying, skilled, blue-collar jobs, will vanish quietly and permanently. Meanwhile, consumers will be left paying more while getting less. Don't expect electric vehicles to offer a lifeline either. EVs are even more dependent on imported components, particularly batteries. If China responds by restricting exports of battery-grade lithium, cobalt, or rare earth elements, the result could be catastrophic. That move alone could stall the EV boom and bring America's green energy ambitions to a grinding halt. This isn't a warning. It's a glimpse of what's already unfolding as global supply chains become tools of economic warfare. What happens next is entirely up to Washington. Will they reach an agreement with Japan? Will they ease tariffs on South Korean and Chinese cars? Will they work toward a broader trade alliance with Europe to stabilize the market? Or will they dig in deeper and force the American auto industry to take the hit? One thing is certain, the shockwaves have already begun, and if there's no course correction, the fallout will reach dealerships, manufacturing plants, transportation fleets, and ultimately, every American thinking about buying a car this year. The price of protectionism is becoming painfully clear. The only question left is whether the system will merely shake or shatter completely. The Ford F-150 stands as a symbol of power, reliability, and innovation in the full-size pickup truck segment, offering a wide range of features designed to meet the needs of both hardworking professionals and everyday drivers. Under the hood, the F-150 provides a diverse lineup of engines tailored to different performance needs, starting with the efficient 3.3L V6, moving up to the turbocharged 2.7L EcoBoost V6, the robust 5.0L V8, and the high-performance 3.5L EcoBoost V6. For those seeking both power and efficiency, the 3.5L PowerBoost Full Hybrid V6 delivers impressive torque and towing capacity while also improving fuel economy. At the top of the performance spectrum, the F-150 Raptor comes equipped with a specially tuned high-output version of the 3.5L EcoBoost engine, built for off-road domination. In terms of capability, the F-150 leads the class with a maximum towing capacity of up to 14,000 pounds when properly equipped, making it ideal for hauling trailers, boats, or heavy equipment. It also offers a best-in-class payload capacity, exceeding 300 pounds, ensuring it can handle the most demanding tasks. To support these capabilities, the truck includes features like trailer sway control, pro-trailer backup assist, and an integrated trailer brake controller, all of which help drivers tow with greater ease and confidence. The available onboard scales and smart hitch system provide real-time feedback on payload and tongue weight to ensure safe and balanced loads. The interior of the F-150 has been thoughtfully redesigned to prioritize both comfort and functionality. Higher trims offer a premium cabin experience with options like leather-trimmed seats, a twin-panel moonroof, a fold-flat work surface, and a fully digital 12-inch productivity screen. Ford's Sync 4 infotainment system comes standard on most trims and includes a large 12-inch touchscreen with enhanced voice recognition, over-the-air software updates, smartphone integration via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and available built-in navigation. The F-150 also boasts available features like a 360-degree camera system, wireless charging pad, Bang & Olufsen premium sound system, and rear seat storage solutions for added convenience. On the safety and technology front, the F-150 offers an extensive suite of driver assist features through Ford Co-Pilot 360, including adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keeping assist, pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring with trailer coverage, and intersection assist. For added convenience, features like the available power tailgate, zone lighting, and the Pro Power onboard generator, available in gas and hybrid models, make the F-150 a mobile power source and worksite. Companion,